Alrighty. See, I know this microphone is working. This is very weird. This microphone on the laptop is a voice killer. It doesn't have great range. And I bought some things for my head that I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah, well, I did do what I was supposed to do to get the sound right, but on some of my videos there may not be sound, which I just realized today. I did watch one, but mm, I'm pretty sure that was one that I wasn't using that mic anyway. I may have been yelling at the screen. People didn't know what the hell I was saying. So I'm just going to try and repeat it all. I'm one person, man. Everybody can kiss my ass. Everybody. Like, who the hell do some people online think you are? What? Okay. Listen, I've put my credentials up. Okay. I have multiple college degrees. I have field experience. I have life experience. I'm 52 years old. Okay. Uh, okay. Young punk grew up. Nobody gets to. Nobody gets to do that. No adults get to. No. My family. My name is Dr. Lueth. It's June 1st, 10:28 a.m. New York Eastern Time. Okay. I mean, so I get very little money. Uh, so I have to budget things and all that kind of stuff. I did buy those with the but it turns out just wires I don't it's can be dangerous for me personally anyway. But definitely wires just not okay. Certain so I should have just tried wireless Bluetooth in the first place, regardless. So I thought that they would be a better temporary solution for a certain reason, and yes, I was wrong. But I know this mic is working. So yes, and I know at some point on some of my videos when I was wearing a headset, the mic was working. And yes, I'm one person. I do all this myself. Oh, I made my own music myself. Why? Not because I like to do things by myself, because people, uh, when I was growing up, were more interested in sex, drugs, and rock and roll and couldn't really give a shit about music. Some of them started to become moochie mooches. And so I just, you know, went to college. How dare anybody give me a hard time for getting my inoculations? You don't have that right. Okay, great. Adopted people don't know who their ancestors are either. So could you keep us out of your crap? You don't know what my ancestors did or did not do. I have a hiatal hernia. My stomach is up here, pushed up there. Very painful. And tendonitis and arthritis and diabetes and a neurological issue. And by the time I was 40 years old, my entire family was dead. So there's some people needing to freaking leave me the fuck alone. Especially in the United States of America. Okay. I can sing just fine, but There may have been damage to my nose at one point, and I have an issue with breathing. Uh, I will sue people for slander if you want to insist on openly, calling people liars and hoaxes and scams and frauds. It's not a good idea to do. Okay. Uh, yes, well, I'm a human. You can see that, right? Uh, yeah. Anyway, so I'm the lighting person and I'm the blah 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 person. And yes, so the sound person was having a hard time. Okay. Uh, there's a good bit of bullshit on the internet. And just so people know, I'm not sure exactly what I said or didn't say. I haven't gone through the entire bunch of it. I do this on my own time. And there's no way I'm going to make it to the age of 65. You fucking insane motherfuckers. So I don't take loans. I don't get put in certain positions without being a huge motherfucking pain in the ass. Especially the criminals and liars. See, this is my point. Like, people with DID should not be allowed to just interact with the regular public. How the fuck is the regular public supposed to be able to fucking handle that? That's just plain stupid. Upper Bay. No. All the way. Upper Bay Counseling Support Services. Do you understand? Right? I did not tell them over the holidays that I would call the police on them. Absolute. Not true. And I was told by Ms. DV, okay, I'm not using your name, that such and such happened and I can't use services because I'm no longer, services. They closed my case. Okay. Yeah, I told her that I want to talk to a certain specific individual because that certain specific individual knew more information about me because she was present in strategic planning care team meetings. And Ms. Evie proceeded to tell me that this other person was not going to tell me any different, but she relayed the message anyway. Well, that other person did tell me something very different. At no time did I tell anyone from Upper Bay Counseling and Support Services that I was going to call the police on them. They neglected to do some things, and they're so far behind, and they're so fucked up, and they can't keep employees, and this is a big pile of shit, and some people need to fucking jump in and help. Because there are some people who cannot fucking fend for themselves, and there's some people who are getting way overprescribed. There are some people who are pretending to be mentally ill, and they've been getting away with it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm the one with the expertise here. I'm the one with the credibility. I'm not the issue. I've not been found to be delusional or schizophrenic. I'm mildly autistic adult. I already survived hell. I'm not going to do it twice. So, what I'm going to say is that people do need to understand, at least in the United States, the foundation of the internet. U.S. military. U.S. military. Okay? There are some things that are being maybe put out by AI, which is about as dumb as fuck. Gotta be honest with you. Oh, that's not intelligent. Whatever that is. And if AI is stealing people's intellectual property, then it would be the creator of the AI who takes the hit. I'm not interested in AI. I think it's total waste of time and money. Robotics, though. Smart robotics. But humans make them. Humans fix them. Humans run them. Millions of applications to keep humans safer. Robot go boom, uh-oh. Fizzle, fizzle. Okay. Nobody got hurt. Get it? I mean, there are a lot of good things, but there is a shitload of horse crap on the internet. Now, those of you who are all Ruby Frankie gung ho, are okay. Well, I wasn't. You're probably not good judges of character. Those of you who are all Lance Armstrong, the man stole 7 titles from possibly 7 different athletes. That's not living strong. That's living like an asshole. You understand? Because of the TV show Supernatural, a couple of people who got together, became a couple, got married, were convinced they were being trained to be demon hunters. And those people, frauds as they were, worked cases and took people's money. And a couple of people who will occasionally work a paranormal or a case of some kind that may touch on the spiritual or paranormal or supernatural, some say. Yeah, we had to volunteer our time and clean up that fucking mess. And it caused harm. And it caused a divorce. And they got so wrapped up, they kept convincing each other. So they were reinforcing it and reinforcing it and reinforcing it. But they ended up drowning each other by mistake. There was no abnormal activity of any kind. Not on purpose. They accidentally drowned themselves. Okay? Some of the things they told to people they took money from, these people cannot get their money back. Those people died in debt. and because they thought they were demon hunters, somehow Ray got onto somebody's private property that had security cameras, and they weren't the greatest, but there was enough, and explained to people who couldn't speak English very well that they were fighting a water demon. And I kept having people talk to me about the Winchesters. Well, I didn't know about the TV show Supernatural until the year 2013. So my first instinct, yes, knowing about these things is yes, I know the Winchester Mansion, right? Family Mansion Crowley. I automatically thought Aleister Crowley, but that's not who they meant. I mean, these people can't be held liable, but excuse me, humankind, we all should be looking out for each other a whole shitload better. I don't care who you are. I have years of driving experience, years of experience with rude, obnoxious, power tripping people from all over the world. And I'm not going to tolerate the abuse of me from any direction. Now, people have stolen my intellectual property and appear to be profiting from it. See, intellectual property rights are kind of a big thing. Because of Upper Bay counseling and support services, they were not providing me with the appropriate counseling or support. I asked somebody to call me because they gave me something in writing that says that they accidentally expose all my personal sensitive data and they would be happy to pay for a year of right protection. And every time I called about it, I got like, okay, motherfuckers. You don't know what you're doing. You can't keep employees. You had no idea the clients had been smoking pot right in front of you for like a whole year. When we walk in and out, yeah. These people have no clue what the fuck they're doing. They're supposed to be helping, but that I don't know what they're doing. They're wrong. And I already complained to the state, and nobody. No, I'm going to the commissioner. But this is what I'm saying. There's a dude walking around in Elkton right now, and he likes to hang around the bus stops. Yes, where the youngsters are, because he'll use anybody's credit card. He'll hit you up all goddamn day long. No, we don't let motherfuckers do that. He's fucking hitting on goddamn 10-year-olds, assholes. I don't give a shit what the fuck kind of illness he's got. I've got one too, but I'm not doing that. You can't protect assholes like that and think somebody's not going to fucking open their mouth about it. You guys told me some straight bullshit. These people can't keep employees for nothing. The clients need fucking help, man. But none of them got anything to do with my life anymore. I mean, they should have they should have given information to Social Security, and they didn't. Some of those people were pill-headed right out of their fucking minds and being taught some stuff that just plain is not true. In any way. 0% true. So they're going to have to perjure themselves. Or some truth will happen. Either which way, the truth will happen. So I am looking for lawyers for that. I've been looking around at the local. I can walk down Main Street, just walk in, say hi, see what everybody does. Because I definitely have a case against Mr. Thomas Burke, who should not, if he's still alive, have a license to practice medicine. He was indicted. I had to cold turkey my meds. And I didn't know for a little while. Been misdiagnosed numerous times. Hi, I'm going to say this one more time. Michael J. Fox has Parkinson's disease. Michael J. Fox was diagnosed when he was 29 years old. Okay? The sooner you can rule out Parkinson's, like that kind of Parkinson's, okay, the sooner you can look at other neurological movement disorders. But don't get in their way and start checking for signs of Parkinson's at least by the age of 30. There's any doctor tells you that only men over 60 get it run from them and report them to the AMA and the board and whoever else, because these people should not have medical licenses in the United States of America. I will collect evidence against you if you've tried to use my identity. I do not appreciate the romance scamming bullshit on the internet. Okay. I knew someone, and a couple years after he got married, he pretended to be someone else. You understand? I don't need to do anything for anyone who does not identify themselves to me. In the United States of America. And that means online. Okay. I don't know what it is, law enforcement types, but geez Louise, holy moly. I don't know. I'm around people that, like, okay, they find, okay, I'm not a cop. But that doesn't mean I'm a criminal either. People are so stupid what they say come out of their mouths. There are things that aren't mysteries. The Devil's Tower in the USA. That's not an old tree. These things have been checked so many times over. Some of you people making up bullshit. Are we leading them out of the dark? Is that what's happening? Which I'm not afraid of any kind of dark. I mean, it's painful when you run into shit, stab yourself with stuff. Okay? I gotta do physical therapy all the time. I have fucking part of my stomach right here. It's pressing against the other meat in me. and it's making my voice squeak. It's affecting, you know, it's affecting my singing voice. I'm used to making music using my acoustic guitar because a neurological situation which causes some similar, yes, symptoms was Parkinson. It's like a Parkinsonism. Okay, I have several. I have many symptoms. There's a few I don't, but this doesn't make it any better. And it took way too freaking long. And nobody should be agitating the United States citizens online from another country and think that somebody isn't going to stop you at some point. And anybody in the United States, if you're walking around thinking in your heads that just because it's online and it's the internet, you cannot be dragged into court in a real life. You understand? It can all be used against you. I got plenty of evidence. What do you guys got? Right. I paid into my Social Security. You understand? There's shitloads of stuff insurance doesn't cover. Okay. Quality of life fucking matters. This I showed the other day. Well, it was what I could afford. It's a little cheesy, but it's good enough because I can record over here, change tempo, pick a beat. I may not even need a cheesy little sound, but the good news is, at the very least, I can record a loop. And as long as I've got a beat, I can try to work with this to write new music. But I can't, using my hands, I also can't transcribe it. So, but I can mark this. So I do plan that's highly concentrated effort, June 3rd to 5th. I'm failing to understand really I don't want to say it right now, but none of you pay me to look pretty for you, nor do you buy my clothing. And I don't have a ring on my finger. And my family's all dead, including my parents. And that happened by the time I was 40. So most of you do not get to compare yourselves to me ever. Ever again. Ever. Officer Jackass, too fucking late. You have no responsibility in my life. Neither do you. Bradley Evans, goodbye forever and ever and ever. Amen. I need to get out in the woods. My mental health matters. I had to get freaking sliced open. That probably did not help my nerves going down Monday. I've had a real, actual loaded firearm stuck in my face. Have you? I do water baptisms. No, there's no mention in scripture of baptism by fire. Okay? Baptism, Holy Spirit, baptism, water, yes. Anyway, the rest is straight conjecture. Yeah, it's a pretty good book. That's what I'm saying. Like, I also only have 1.25 lungs working. And I can be injured for any number of reasons, some of which seem silly or unbelievable, but they're just fucking true. No, no. I'm not sorry for asking for my social security, because not a single one of you assholes pays for any of my shit. And my guitar and the ability to pick it up and play no matter what the fuck it sounds like is the reason I've gotten this fucking far. And I can't fucking do that. So I'm trying to adapt and trying to get my voice now in a way that I can work with it is difficult. And it takes me a lot of energy. But I practice pretty much from the time I pop up out of bed to the time I go back in. And there's some days I can't get out of bed. And I know you don't care. It's pretty obvious. But you should have